Alright, we're back in the Europa League. We're back away from home, and it's time for squad rotation. We're in a bad patch of form, so we're not going to rotate a heap, but you know we're gonna stay safe while rotating. So we're gonna keep De Gea in goal. Malacia will play. Martinez I'll keep in the 11 with Lindelof giving Varane a rest. Delo I'll play at right back. I'll play Fred in the midfield with McTominay, who'll get a start. I'll play Bruno at 10 because we literally need him. Sancho on the left. Alanga off the right. And I'll play Rashford up top. Let's hope this works out okay, because Martial also needs a rest because he's getting injured every second game at the moment. This team's playing a back five. I'm pretty confident. They don't look very good, but you cannot get too complacent, especially playing these random Europa League teams. Let's get right into this. Here we go. It's time for the Europa League at this really random small stadium, a classic Europa League stadium. Here we go. European nights, small random stadiums, the absolute best. We'll be playing in our red kit away from home. It's Rio Ave and Manchester United. Here we go. Sancho pressing. Scott McTominay has got his first start in quite a while. Here's Jadon Sancho. McTominay's there. Stay there, Scott. Fred. Good work, Fred. Now Martinez, he's pushing up. Alanga comes across. We've got to stay compact and not get too incompetent. Delo. Alanga, he's tracking back. And Alanga gets a deflection. And Anthony Alanga with a good start. He'll force a corner for the hosts. Now look at that net. Even the net is like a Sunday League net. It's like lowered. It's such a strange net. Here we go. Get there. It's in. It's 1-0. Told you we couldn't get too complacent, and we were. I was calling it Sunday League net, and they go and score passes. I mean, what bullshit. That's what you get when you don't pick your best midfield. McTominay's already cooked us in the midfield. He hasn't. That was just probably my fault. Here's Martinez. Malacia. Tyrell Malacia. Bruno. Now it's Marcus Rashford up at striker. Scott McTominay. Gives it with Diogo Delo. And now he'll be tackled out for a throw-in. McTominay. Now it's Fred. Tyrell Malacia. Wide with Jadon Sancho. Malacia. McTominay. Here goes McTominay. He still just has the ball on his feet. And that is just terrible by McTominay. Absolutely dreadful. And Victor Lindelof will need to get across here. Lindelof is there. Get there, Lindelof. Ball's on. Malacia is going to need to stay tight. Ball's on. Is that offside? It isn't. And we're holding up well here on the defensive end. Ball's in the box. And good work by, I think that was McTominay. Now Fred. Here goes Fred. Gives it with Bruno. Here's Bruno. Bruno. Alanga. I'll try and give it to Rashford for fuck's sake. And Martinez puts in the challenge. And that will be a yellow card. I'm a booking for Licha. He gets a booking pretty much every game. That's just how he plays. But an early yellow card in a game where we're down 1-0 is not ideal. Short free kick. Has a hit. And Alanga wins it. Here's Anthony Alanga. Look at Alanga go. Rhythm is a dancer, Anthony Alanga. Oh, that is shit, Alanga. We just look so sloppy here. Martinez, good tackle. And Martinez again. What is happening here? And Delo back with David De Gea. On to McTominay. On to Delo. Who gives it wide with Anthony Alanga. Here's Alanga. Pops it over to Delo. Here's Diogo Dalo. Gives it. Bruno. Plays it with Marcus Rashford. Rashford. Scott McTominay. Oh, it's just terrible. It really is just terrible football. And Martinez, Malacia. Oh my God, Malacia. And Martinez when they get back again here. Go Licha. Good pressure here. Good pressure, Licha. Oh. And Malacia, it's out for a corner. This is just a terrible start from Manchester United. An absolutely dreadful start. Ball's in. Rashford gets rid of it. Surely that's offside. Ball's in. Stopped by De Gea. Imagine we decide to just play Tom Heaton in this game. We'd be getting killed. Oh my God, this is horrendous. We continue to try 1-0 at this random little European stadium. And Fred, Rashford, Bruno. Here's Bruno Fernandes running down the wing. Here goes Bruno with the captain's armband. Gives it with Jadon Sancho. Here goes Jadon Sancho. Sancho on the break. Sancho pops it over. Marcus Rashford has to score and does score. No celebrations needed. He gets the ball in the half an hour mark. Marcus Rashford finally has his goal. He hasn't scored in a while. And Bruno did well to get to Sancho. And then a lovely dink. And Rashford with the nice, calm volley finish. Look at that from Marcus Rashford. What a player my boy is. He is my boy. He's my favourite player. What a man. That was two of my favourite players linking up there, Sancho and Rashford. Here we go. Let's keep pushing. Martinez trying to force it out, and Lindelof does well with McTominay. Now it's Malacia, who plays it with McTominay, down to Victor Lindelof, on to Diogo Dalot. Here goes Dalot, playing it forward, on to Bruno. Here's Bruno, plays it to Fred. Here goes Fred. Fred could make this 2-1 in quick succession. And Fred simply has to score that. That's a 1-on-1, and Fred simply has to score that. That's terrible. That really is terrible. We're still a chance of flunking out of this group to two random teams of Real Sociedad, finishing third and going into the Conference League. That would just be horrible. And Lindelof's all the way back with David De Gea. So we've just got to get the 3 points here and take our chances. De Gea, Lissandro Martinez. Fred. Now it's Bruno. Bruno sees McTominay running. He'll instead go to Alanga, who gives it into McTominay. Tries to play it through. Bruno puts in the tackle. What a tackle, Bruno. Rashford, McTominay. Here goes Fred. That's just terrible by Fred. It really is. I might bring Eriksen on at halftime. It's just so unclean. Martinez is all the way back with De Gea, who will send it long. Bruno. Fred. Now onto Bruno, who plays it back over for Rashford, who gets it down to Jadon Sancho. Oh, what a goal. Rashford and Sancho link up again. This time it's Jadon Sancho on the end of it. That's back-to-back Europa League goals for Sancho, and it's 2-1 with a cannon into the side hanging. Bruno, Rashford and Sancho, the three creators again. And what a finish that is. How about that? Bruno, Rashford and Sancho have both been the three players that have linked up in our two goals. And that is an absolute cannon. What a finish. And it's 2-1. That's exactly what we like to see. And we should hopefully take this halftime lead here. McTominay puts in the tackle. It could end up being a booking, though. This could end up being a yellow card here. It looks like it will be a yellow card for Scott McTominay. And it will be a yellow card for the Scotsman, if that's what you say. Ball's over. McTominay. Now with Jadon Sancho. Here goes Sancho. On to Marcus Rashford. Here's Marcus Rashford. Playing it forward. Rashford dinks it over to Fred. Here goes Fred. Oh, now Malacia's going to fight for that. He does. Marcus Rashford, not quite. Malacia. Sancho. Bruno. Bruno almost through with Alanga. Shouldn't quite matter. We will take a 2-1 lead into halftime. You know what? I really haven't enjoyed Fred's game so far. And playing in a more advanced role there, I've moved that centre mid more up the pitch. I'm actually going to bring on Eriksen for Fred. I'm actually going to bring on Casemiro for McTominay with that yellow card. And Alanga can stay on. He's had a good game. Sancho, Rashford, Bruno, Alanga. Yeah, they're all fine. Martinez being a Europa League game, I don't really want to risk him getting sent off. So I'm going to actually bring on Rafael. Actually, nah. I'll keep Martinez on for now, but I'm going to say it's my fault if Martinez gets sent off. But I need that left-sided centre-back, and I don't really want to play Luke Shaw there. De Gea with Malacia. Luke Shaw could actually come on for Malacia. I wouldn't mind Luke Shaw coming on. Here's Eriksen, who pings it to Jadon Sancho. That's why Christian Eriksen's in this team. And Sancho's floated offside. That's not a good enough run. There is Lissandro Martinez, all the way back with David. Sent to Casemiro. Good work. Dalot. Almost put through and out of bounds for a throw-in. Alanga. Casemiro. Alanga. Dalot tried to play it through. Not quite. And there's Lindelof. Lindelof's just so professional when he can't play. He's such a good backup to Varane. Martinez is there. He's offside. He's way offside. Bloody hell. Lindelof does well again. Casemiro onto Alanga. Alanga Alanga's going to push forward here. Here's Alanga. Gives it to Diogo Dalot. Here's Dalot. Gives it back in. Here goes Alanga. Anthony Alanga for 3-1. That would have been a great, great look for Anthony Alanga to be scoring for us. Probably could have put the ball in, though. And Dalot does well get that out. Lindelof staying tight. Martinez. De Gea. What a ball, De Gea to Bruno. Oh, notice a completely different side since Casemiro's come on. He sort of like occupies that midfield. And makes them scared to go through the middle. Here's Sancho. Here's Jadon Sancho. On with Casemiro. Who plays it over to Diogo Dalot. Pull back. Bruno plays it back over for Rashford. Marcus Rashford has a hit. And it'll be a corner to Manchester United. No, it won't be. It'll be a goal kick. That shit. But we only lead 2-1 here still. I would like to score a third. I'm not even going to lie. I would really like a third here. Dalot's there. Ball's through. Good pressure. Oh, no. Martinez. Good work, Licher. Good work, Licher. And now ball's on with Casemiro, who tries to play it through, but that just isn't good enough. Wide ball. Malasia's holding up strong. Good work, Tyrell. Malasia's done a great job here. Malacia does really well. It'll be a throw into Rio Ave. Victor Lindelof puts in the challenge. Lindelof's come up, and Lindelof, what a game he's had. Given away by Malacia. That is not good enough. That is terrible. Terrible by Malacia. In fact, I'm subbing him off for it. He's just cost us a goal against a bunch of nobodies. It's 2-2. I'm sorry, but Luke Shaw's coming on for you, Tyrell. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And Wan-Bissaka's going to come on for Dalot. And Varane's going to come on for Lindelof. We're going all in here. We're going all in. Making all our substitutions. Let's change it up in their entire back four. Martinez can stay on. Oh my god. I am not happy with that. Now let's just go for it. Eriksen. On to Anthony Alanga. Here's Marcus Rashford. Bruno. Gives it to Christian Eriksen. Eriksen. Plays it to Luke Shaw. He's straight on the pitch and in the game. Shaw's in for Bruno. Bruno. Alanga. Wan-Bissaka. Almost with Bruno. Casemiro. Casemiro has a hit. Not good enough. Luke Shaw. Sancho. Luke Shaw. That is horrendous, Luke Shaw. What is that? We are playing against a bunch of nobodies. We're still getting sucked in by this hostile away crowd. We need to stay in this Europa League tournament. I want to win the whole bloody thing. And now we'll go out. Get back, Rafa. Oh, no. Casemiro. They're through. He was offside anyway. Oh, come on. What is happening here? Rafael Varane will play it long to Alanga, who's very good in the air. Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro. Bruno. Eriksen. He's going to try to play it to Sancho. Not quite in the end. And Rafael Varane. That's why he's on. That's why he's just come on the pitch. Come on, Licher. You're on a yellow card, but we need you to put in that challenge, and that's why Licher starts. What a player. Eriksen. To be on a yellow card and do that. Have to faith in him to do that. Bruno. Sancho. Dinks it over to Marcus Rashford. He's already scored one. No. Rashford's putting the pressure on. And there's Casemiro. Sancho. Bruno. Marcus Rashford. Had to get on the end of it. He just did not work hard enough there, Rashford. Casemiro. Alanga's there. And now ball's on. Get there, Rafa. Good work, Raphael. And now it's Licher. On with David De Gea. It's a draw here. We need 3 points. Casemiro's there. Oh no. We've just got to stay compact. What a save, De Gea. This is unrealistic. Why are they putting shots up like that? I've never even heard of this team. I've got to stay concentrated. Luke Shaw's wide. He's going past Luke Shaw. Martinez is there. Get there, Luke. And there's Wan-Bissaka. 1 minute at a time. Here goes Bruno. There has to be a foul. Referee. And here goes Alanga now. Here goes Alanga. Why would you blow the whistle there? Why would you blow the whistle there? The game's... I'm sorry. I didn't play very well there, but the game's got to take some fault for that. That is just... It's a 2-2 draw in the Europa League, and that's not good news.